There. This is a book that I completely love. As you can see, it's Killing November by Adriana. And I have to say that I love how lost we are when we begin this book. I mean, we are following this girl called November, and she wakes up in a place that she doesn't recognize, and she is thinking about how she was supposed to arrive to this new high school where his dad is sending her. And she looks around, and it's like like in a castle, and there is like this medieval wars just standing there, like, watching her, and she's like, what the hell is going on? And the thing is, she has been kind of drunk on the plane, where she was on the plane that she got to go to this school. And she wakes up, and as I say, she doesn't know where she is or what the hell is going on, because the thing is, she talks with the headmistress of the place, and nothing makes sense to her, because she's talking if November knew what was going on, and she doesn't have a clue. The only thing that she knows is that her father sent her to this school for like 2 weeks, because her father is ex-CIA, and there is something shady going on with the family, and she has an aunt Joe, and something is happening with her. So her father has sent November to this institute, this high school, so she can be protected in some way while he goes to find out what's happening with aunt Joe. So she was expecting to be sent to this institution where she will be learning things and, like regular school. But what she finds here, it's like she has regressed back time. She's like in a castle. There is no electricity. There is no way to contact the people that are outside. And she's told quite vehemently that if she tries to escape, she's going to die, because there is like traps and things surrounding the school. And it's like, what the hell is going on? And there is talk about families, but she doesn't know what it is, because it's like families with a capital letter. And so she's paired with this girl called Lila, and at the beginning she tries to get information out of Lila, but Lila isn't very keen on sharing information, and she is telling November, remember what you have been told when entering this school. You don't have to give any information about yourself. You have to be very protective of who you are, and you shouldn't be asking other people about their own lives. So she's trying to make sense about everything that's going on around her, and we as readers are as lost as she is. And I did love this feeling of being in this place, not having any idea or any clue to what's going on. So we're going to follow November as she's trying to make sense. She is very good with different things, so she begins to analyze the names of the people just to see if there is a connection between the name and who the person is. And bit by bit, she begins to learn more about the things that are going on in the school, on the place that she is, because the subjects are like quite weird. She's going to learn how to fight with knives. She's going to learn poisons. She's going to, you know what I mean? And it's like, what the hell, as I say it, what's going on here? I don't want to say, I don't want to spoil anything for you, so I'm not going to talk much more about the plot. But let's say that while she's trying to fit in, she finds herself talking with Ash. Ash is Lila's brother, and he sort of tells her, if we meet past curfew, I'm going to, to give you some kind of clues about where this school is, what's going on, and all of that. And she goes there, and when she goes back to her room, she finds a dead body. So another student has been killed, and someone is trying to frame her. But as if that wasn't enough, she's also in danger to being killed herself. So yeah, she is going to have to be able to find her footing here, to understand what the hell is going on, and why her father sent her here, and why everyone is so suspicious and so secretive. And there is lots of things going on, and I love how you began to discover all the things that are going on in this school, and when you began to discover all the, the inner workings between the students and the teachers, and the story that the author is going to tell us about the families with capital letters and all of that. And I have to say, I completely love this book. It was amazing because there's a lot of suspense and a lot of like thrillery feelings, because she's trying to find what's going on really in that school, because it's kind of lost. She doesn't get it. She doesn't. All the students there have been going to this school and they knew what they were before her, so she has to make sense of everything that's going on, and she has to find her footing, as I say. But also she has to understand why everyone hates her, why someone tried to frame her, and why other people want to kill her, and she has to identify who's who. And for me, it was amazing. And as I say, I love that feeling of being as lost as she is, and when you are fed more cells of information, it's like, okay, you began, to do the jigsaw there, and everything begins to make sense, and it was amazing. I have to say that this book is amazing. All the characters are so well done. I mean, I love Lila, how she, at the beginning, she's kind of closed off. She doesn't want to have friends. She doesn't want to trust. She's like, I'm alone. I want to be alone. I don't want to trust anyone. And I love how she begins to warm up to November, and I love the interaction that both of them have and how their relationship grows, because it's very real. Like it's amazing to see how they roof off on each other, and how they keep finding like this way to construct something out of nothing, and I love that. I also love the interactions between Ash and November and basically everyone, because I love how sometimes she is so clueless that everyone thinks that maybe she's playing a long con, but she isn't. She really is clueless. And I love how she begins to see where her parents gave her information so she could survive where she is now, and I love that. And I love the growth that she goes through the book, and everyone is amazing. Like, wow. Even the secondary characters are so fully fleshed out that it felt like I was in there. This book reads like it was like a very fast-paced action movie with lots of thriller elements there, and and having November being so naive and knowing nothing, and having all the other kids, not exactly kids because they are 17, but all these youngsters wanting to kill her while she's trying to make sense of everything. It was amazing. So yeah, this is the first book that I read by Adriana Mather, and I have to say that I love it. I really want to read the second one because I was going to say a spoiler, sorry, because I want to know how the story continues past this book. And I have to say that if you like mysteries, if you like this kind of books where you begin the book and you are as lost as the main character, because there is no other explanation given to you but what the main character now, so you feel like she feels, you try to pick the different pieces yourself as she's doing, and you try to see the scope of everything. And I love that. If you like this whodunit feeling of who has killed this person, why was this person here, why am I a target, and all of those things. And if you like impressively well writing books where you cannot stop turning pages because you need to know what's going on, you need to understand why has been November sent to the school, why this school is the way it is, why is everyone like they are, and why is people killing people, and all of this. It's like, oh my god, there's a lot of mysteries unraveling around you, and it's amazing how it's all solved towards the end. And I love how the author is giving you information, so you began knowing where you are and understanding the dynamics of the book. So yeah, it's amazing, and I really recommend it to you. So thank you for watching. Bye.